Always seems we ain't done enough. Babylon the Great, falling. Revelation 18, sum it up. One nation of kings and priests. What you call it? Jacob coming up. A chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Identity crisis. I am not just another nigga on the plantation. Yet if they should think themselves in the land and repent and make supplication. Turn back from my wicked ways. Turn away from a reckless nature. No more thugs and thieves. One nation.
You bugging. He's like, nah, but read it. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Right. He'll tell me every day.
Right.
He told me every day how like the things he was telling me, the things I was reading and connecting. Right. I was like, yo, this is making sense right now.
It's crazy, right?
It's making sense, I'm not gonna lie. So I started digging in a little bit. I'm still kinda new, but I'm for sure learning like my ways. I'm just the only thing that I'm struggling with right now is like kind of what sect and group stuff.
So then first, man, let's say like you're big on fitness, sports.
Fitness.
Right. So let's say you started lifting weights. You don't just stop. Right? You don't want to lose momentum.
Exactly, yeah.
So now that you kind of got some of the pieces to the puzzle, look at it as, you know, like the Apocrypha. Has anyone told you what about the Apocrypha books that they took out? So they took a set of books in the Bible, and one of the King James Version, they took all the Apocrypha books out. Right? So that means the missing books. So there's 88 books. So let's say we're in school, right, or in the weight room, we're just missing weights or pieces to that puzzle that our teacher gave us. So now when you read the whole context and it just makes sense,
everything connects.
You got all the pieces to the puzzle.
I never heard of those books.
Right. So then I'm gonna show you how to read the Bible. Has anyone ever told you how to read the Bible?
Nah, just gonna pick it up and read it.
So now you know that who you are. This is how you're supposed to continue to find all that.
Okay.
Right. Read that out. Isaiah 28 and 32. Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Right there. So we may have to go to the Torah, right? Go to the book of Deuteronomy to see, man, Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm pretty sure the brothers might have said how special you are. You're from the tribe of Ephraim. God chose you. Then now as you do your own research, okay, now I need to go to the New Testament. Okay. Go here a little, there a little. And then keep going.
Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
With that, the context of that is like, hey, when we got to America, we would have, you know, another nation speaking to us. That's why you guys speak Spanish, even though you and the Ephraimites spoke Hebrew. Yeah. Well, we all spoke Hebrew.
Actually, in Puerto Rico, that's something I learned though.
Wow.
In Puerto Rico, before we spoke Spanish, we spoke Hebrew.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
So then that's what that precept following that is letting you know that, hey, we were going to have somebody with a stammering tongue teach us. Right? Like you say, like when we were in the church back in the day, they would always have like a white man in our church, like right here, trying to teach us how we're supposed to teach the Bible. And then also this Puerto Rico, this is a rock that was found, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Taino stones.
800 and something. Yeah, man, 800 years old that had Hebrew, right?
Guayanilla.
Exactly.
Guayanilla.
Bring that out in Revelation chapter 1, verse 3.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3.
Bring it out.
Blessed is he that readeth.
Say it one more time.
Blessed is he that readeth.
So, brother, you are blessed for you to hear the knowledge, to be humble enough to understand that this world, we have a creator that created you and I, and he's speaking to you through his words. He says, blessed is the man who readeth. Keep going.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Of this what?
Of this prophecy.
It's coming to pass.
And keep those things which are written therein. For the time is at hand.
So now he says he requires us to do them. Now that you got the news, the good news, and the Most High God has winked at you, now he's telling you there's certain things that you got to keep to show him you love him. Like if my father says, hey, you make sure you at home before the street lights are cut, right? I show him I love him by doing things. Yeah. Right? So what do you see all these brothers up here that they got on that are kind of similar?
Damn, I had a name.
What is it though?
Give me a second. He told me. Starts with an F.
Okay, right.
You close.
You got it?
Sounds like fridge.
Yeah, fringes.
Fringes.
With the border of blue.
Yeah.
As a physical reminder to help us to remember to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Remember that we got to do the precepts that are in this Bible. Okay?
I kept my Sabbath today, that's for sure. He told me to keep my Sabbath. I keep my Sabbath now.
Now you out here with us.
I keep my Sabbath today. I haven't ate nothing.
This is one precept.
Okay.
All I do every Saturday is just chew gum and not eat
10
any
to
food.
25. You give me the numbers. Drop that. Give me the numbers. Go to Hebrews Hebrews. So now we're going to start going over some commandments. And now you can start walking the walk.
Yeah, I guess you gone though.
Well, yeah, you're fine. I mean, shoot, it's not cooked. Nah, you good, man.
Bro, you could eat on Sabbath too. You just can't cook.
Like fruit.
Oh, I just can't cook.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't eaten the whole day. That's why.
He's taking the Sabbath as a feast, as a.
Yeah.
About
Hebrews.
yeah. But this precept, like you learn it. But a lot of people, they try to learn by themselves. They try to do it by themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't do it by yourself.
No.
But this precept gonna teach you that you have to come with learned men and learn with brothers like a camp or something like that. Yeah.
This is the book of
You got a
Hebrews.
sense of what's going on, but you really don't know.
Yeah.
So you need other people to kind of help
guidance.
you.
I need guidance.
Yeah, go ahead. Watch.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is,
Right.
but exhorting one another.
Doing what?
Exhorting one another.
Right, brother, you can do this.
Yeah.
This is for you. Your name is on this chart. You are above all people.
And so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
Right?
So that scripture right there is telling you that you need to get together with like-minded brothers so you can learn. So when you see the day approaching, because they say that we get together so we can exhort one another.
Yeah.
By exhorting one another, that means you checking on each other. You know, make sure this brother keeping the commandments, and make sure I'm keeping. Without this brother, I'll be breaking all the commandments.
Yeah.
But with another brother that I'm doing it with, we do it together. So that's what you need to do. Because you got a sense of what's going on, but you just need to come around learned men so you can learn more. Because we do classes every week. We got YouTube channels. We do online classes like that.
Yep, you two want to, you need another flyer. We definitely
Give
got
them a flying and all of that.
But then I want you to look at this. You were around, I'm just turned 31. Okay, so we grew up kind of watching American Boss.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at Vegeta and Goku. Vegeta's like, man, I'm a prince of a royal nation.
Yeah, yeah.
And Goku's like, me too. Kakarot, yes you are.
Yeah.
And once Kakarot do his strength, Vegeta's like, man, you got better than me. But I'm always gonna have your back. Yeah. So when they fought Frieza, then they fight together.
Yeah.
Same thing. That's what we doing, man. So bring it out Zephaniah 2 and 1.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together. O nation not desire.
Nation not desired. They had to go through these things because, you know, our ancestors messed up. Now, Most High God had to wake us up. And then now we're in this moment, right? The last moments, the last days, okay? And in the last days, he told us that it would be really hard, right? You go through Instagram, you look at the search, the explore page, you're already tempted, right? You gotta already have something on you that can be physically touched and you can help you, right? This is that, right? Same thing, you see all these brothers on right now. They give me second right? This is a commandment. Yep, this is a commandment telling us that this is a great way for us to remember the commandments. Okay? Whether it be seats, okay, have a little style, or you have a church fringes. As long as it has a ribbon of blue. And it's all the way through. If you look close, that ribbon of blue goes all the way through, all the way to the top. And it's the ribbon of blue, right? It can be any fringe color, gold, white, as long as it has the
And I can wear it anytime, right?
anytime. Right? Just not, you don't got to do it in the shower. You got to be overly
Oh, yeah,
righteous.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Some brothers, or when you're working out in the gym, don't be overly righteous, right? If that's the only shirt you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I mean, if you got all the shirts, then you're good.
This is Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Right there. So the audience, so when we tell people we're out here for the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, many times in the Bible, the audience was us. Only us. Okay, bring that up.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So aren't we still generating? Right? Once you got a family member having a baby, this baby out, their baby showers, we're still generating. That's also a sense of the matrix. We're still generating.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders of a ribbon of blue.
Ribbon of what?
A ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Remember all the what?
Commandments of the Lord.
So that's just telling us if we're still generating, he gave us a physical reminder to remember the commandments, that means they aren't done away. He's literally saying, hey, keep striving. Don't you gotta, persevere?
Yeah.
Right? So we talked about the weight room, when we talked about Dragon Ball Z. You had to persevere through some trials and tribulations to even get here.
You gotta keep following how they're saying. Cause I know, I guess how I grew up, it was just like kind of, you say the Lord's Prayer. Cause I come from a Catholic background, so you kind of say the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
You do, you go to Mass.
Right.
But you gotta constantly go to Mass. Because I guess the blood of Christ is not sufficient. And I know it was crazy. I'm like, Christ is not sufficient. Like,
right. But then, like, a lot of that's philosophy. A lot of that's philosophy. So we can also just figure that out. Like, many of us, I came Southern Baptist.
Okay.
So, you know, they were more big on, you can go after church and eat you some bacon and eggs, which is unclean with the bacon part, but we're going to make sure you do that tithing. You don't got to keep those commandments, but you can just keep this one, right? It's kind of off, right? So that, we would call that this.
This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men.
Of the what?
Tradition of men.
And that's just letting us know that I'm supposed to follow Christ. We are all men. We are all princes. Kings.